Good morning, guys. Hi there, and Assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you are happy, extremely enthusiastic, like I am, and whatever you guys are doing, you are doing really well. Okay, so today I am back with a very important lecture for you people on ESL. Well, guys, today's topic that I am going to be discussing with you people is a step ahead of what we guys did last time. Again, today the topic that is going to be there, it's going to be something which is too good, and I am saying it because my classes that I have conducted with this activity have given me outstanding response, and the lectures, it really gets the class engaged, evolved, and they just love it. And when I say they just love it, trust me guys, especially for the teachers, trust me, you people are gonna have really a quality time with your students. It's gonna have a very huge impact on those students who are, sometimes reluctant. They require time to come out of their comfort zone and perform. So this activity that I'm gonna be sharing with you people now, this is something that is just outstanding. Okay, enough of me talking about what the activities attributes are. Let me tell you people what basically this activity is. So guys, today's activity that I'm going to be discussing with you people is going to be taking you students into the heights of creativity, to the heights of imagination, to the height of coming to certain conditional based answering. Their approach, their mindset, everything is going to change up. Now, how is this thing going to happen? And one more thing that this activity is going to be doing, it is going to have your students imagine certain things and share ideas at the same time. So these were the basic objectives of this activity that we were talking about. Now guys, the name of the activity. Well, the name of the activity is If I Were Not Here, or If I Weren't Here. Now what? A lot of you would be wondering, is this activity related to some memory loss stuff or no? No, not at all. Or is this activity related to some position that we did last time that you got stuck in? No, not at all. In this activity, you are again going to be giving your students few conditions that they have to practice and they have to go on with it. Now this activity again has two links or two ways of performing. What is it? The procedure, guys. The procedure literally very important. So the procedure is going to be what? Again, you got to divide your class into groups. Once those groups are formed, the next thing that you are going to be doing is going to be what? After grouping them up, the next thing is going to be this, that one student from one team is going to be selected by you. You are going to be giving that student a certain condition that's going to be there. That student is going to go back to his team, discuss with all his teammates that are going to be there, and after discussion, then he's going to again come back in the middle of the class, and he is then going to be, or she is then going to be sharing her ideas, her thoughts, and that is going to be something that she's going to be expressing, or he's going to be expressing in front of the whole class. Now this is the first half of it. Once that kid gets it done, then comes the second half. In the second half, again, the rest of the groups that are left over, they are now going to ask him questions and give each group one question to ask that individual up. And then you also need to keep one question for yourself, so that you also get involved in the activity, and that student feels up this, yes, my teacher is watching me and I have to do well in it. So this is how this activity is going to be executed in the class. Now what guys, what's the most important thing that's going to be there? The most important thing that's going to be there is obviously I'll be sharing few examples with you people, teachers minded. Sharing these examples is to give you people an idea that how you have to get this thing executed. I'm again going to say the same thing guys. The purpose that I deliver these ESL lessons is this, that I want the teachers, you have to evolve, guys. You have to come out of that comfort zone that you have. Unless or until you're not going to do that, you are not going to be having your class perform the way that they can. And your students, they won't be able to reach their ultimate or true potential that they can reach to. Anyhow, let's go on with the first example. So the first example that you can give to your class is this, that if they were not here, means if they were not in the university, then where would they like to be? Now give them this thing up. They can come up with different examples, different thoughts, different ideas. So this is going to be your first example. After that, let's move to the second example. Let's take it a twist. Let's make it even more interesting. Like, if you were not a human, what would you like to be? Again, give them some time. He goes back or she goes back to the team. They discuss it. Then let's go on. Now bring it a bit back. Let's make it even more intriguing. Ask them, if you were a king for a boy, queen for a girl. So if you were a king or a queen, what would you like to do? Now, this again is going to be something that is going to be really intriguing. They can come up with so many different ideas that can be there. Starting off from junior kids, going on to the elder ones, they can come up with so many different things that are going on. They can be coming up with so many innovative stuff that's there. And trust me, they are simply going to be loving it. Now, let's move on to even more interesting things. Like, if you say to them, if you could ever get an opportunity to relive a memory from your life or a moment from your life, what would that be? Now, over here, they can think of as many things as they come to their mind, but there would be a specific reason behind their selection over here. Obviously, a personal experience is something, if someone goes on with it, in a memorable moment, because there's abundance, a lot of moments that you go across. So selecting one out of it is going to be something that is literally going to be really, really interesting. So this is the next activity. Then if you give them an opportunity that if you were present at the time of dinosaurs, then what? Or you can even put it the Stone Age, like the Flintstone stuff. So they can again come up with so many different thoughts, different ideas. Then this is something which is again something quite cool. Next example. If you were present 300 years from now, then what? Sounds interesting. And you can even add a lot of different questions over here. Means 300 years from now can be having so many creative, innovative, and progressive things that are going on in the society. Everything is going to be just mind-blowing, rollicking, and just fantastic. So technology advanced, the living standard of people raised. Maybe people have gone to Mars, maybe people have gone here, so many possibilities. The next example is going to be something that is going to be a touch dark. Like, you can give them an opportunity if you were present at a time when the World War II was about to start. What have you done? Again, something that can, come up with a lot of different ideas, different thoughts. Someone can say we could have stopped it off, we could have, told everyone, we could have some would have favored Adolf's policies, but there would be very few who would do that. But there can be a lot of things that can be there. So this is again something that can be really, really good. Okay, guys. Now coming on to the last example for today. The last example that I feel which is going to be something that is really intriguing is this. What if you get an opportunity to go at you go at certain time period where you could see yourself in the future. Again, someone who has so many aims, ambitions in life, if that person goes ahead and sees whether he has achieved it or not, again, this is going to be something that is really intriguing. So, guys, I guess that brings us to the wrap of this activity. So, I hope you liked it, and I will again say it, if you have not subscribed, liked, or comment, and if you have subscribed, don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay, guys, take care, and thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz.